quickly, so it's important to stay on top of myself.
How do you approach being the hunted now instead of the hunter? You know, because that's what you guys are going to be. They're almost tops in the league, and you guys are going to be the hunted this year.
Yeah.
How do you approach that?
It's something new, and we like to be able to adapt, and it makes us stronger and stronger people and athletes, and we'll see how it goes, and we're open to competition and just continue to be successful and bringing success to the city, and it's fun playing at home. It's a great atmosphere, so so far things are good, and we're gonna have to stay on top of ourselves.
So many guys trying the Michigan or the Svechnikov move now as a goalie. Do you have to be more aware of that? Yeah. Like is it communicating with the defenseman? Like how do you prepare for that?
Sometimes it's just a good shot, good play, and this is a new move that the goalie coaches are probably trying to figure a way to stop. But just try to trust your reads and use your hockey sense, and we'll see. You just got to handle it.
Who do you think the next guy that's going to try it or successfully try it on your team or another team? Who could do it?
I don't know. I think that mostly it's a younger generation who are trying that move, and but like a guy like O'Reilly has the skill for it, so you never know what he can pull out.
Eventually, Chiefs probably get a Justin Bieber competition that's going to still get a chance to go down.
Yeah, no details to report yet. No date set, but we've been in communication, and we'll figure it out eventually and provide some content for you guys.
What's it mean to you to look out like on a night like tonight where there's no game going on, but people are showing up to watch you guys talk at a press conference and they're wearing your sweater? What does that mean to you to see that?
It's special, and that's what makes this city such a great sports city, whether it's baseball or hockey, and it's just good people, and I feel like they understand the game, and they're patient with us because it's not always perfect and it's not always going to be the way we want it, but we're just going to try and persevere and stay composed along the way.
Eventually, Chiefs got to roll out an all St. Louis lineup in the Central Division, you think. What's that moment going to be like?
He might not, just to mess with us.
Really?
No,
Have you guys been talking about it at all?
No. We're just doing it. We're told.
What do you think that moment could be like, though?
Well, for me, that's the best part. I think coming here, obviously being in our hometown and having 4 guys, pretty special with Chiefy on the bench. I mean, it's going to be pretty special if we all get on the ice at the same time. It'll be, I expect a good response from the crowd, let's say that.
That's all you guys got?
And what's it mean for you guys to see Perron here? I mean, that's a pretty cool thing for him to be in the league this long and have this be his first.
I played a long time. I don't know how many games we played together, but it feels like a lot. This is the best, I've said it before, this is the best I've ever seen him play. It's funny how he comes back his 3rd time and all of a sudden here we go, but he deserves to be here. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Look at how he's played. I mean, I don't know how many game-winning goals he has. He's got to have 4 or 5, but he's been a game changer for us. Anytime we need a goal or a big play or whatever it is, he's just found a way to make it. So this is the best I've seen him play, both ends of the ice, and it's fun to see guys get rewarded that have put in, it bounced around there for a little while. It wasn't easy for him, but it's a great story to come back and play the way he is.
Alex, I know he's sitting right beside you, but you're not going to say anything bad, but obviously you're not going to.
No, I'll say it.
But have you noticed an evolution this year with Jordan? Like, is there any different approach to the game or anything this year?
No, I mean, what worked for him last year works for him this year. So I think that's pretty much been the recipe for our entire group. When we found something that works from the coach staff all the way down, and we've stuck with it. And no different with him. I mean, he might have some quirky, weird goalie stuff that he does that I have no idea, but on the ice, it's been the same approach for most of us. And I know playing with him, it's been the same way. And I guess why change something that's working so well?
You guys have seen Matt Barzal and the Islanders in 3-on-3 overtime already once this season. And from a defenseman standpoint, from a goaltender standpoint, what are some of the difficult aspects of going against a guy like Matt Barzal?
Just like buzzes around, right? Just for me, he's hard to handle because he doesn't really stop moving. He's a quick puck mover, quick skater. So a bit of a pain. I'm sure this kind of carries over to goaltending. I mean, I don't know how to goalie, but
I mean, he's got to get to me through you, so it's kind of both of us. But obviously, he's a silky player, and we're gonna have to keep an eye out for him.
You talk about this being just another thing that's great for this city.
Yep, we've said it before. Just renovations, practice rink, Stanley Cup. Ballpark Village. Now we got the MLS coming. We got the football team here back again. It's just so many things have been going so well for the city, and this is just a good way to cap off what's been a pretty amazing year for the city, but especially the organization. So it's pretty special for me. Being here as long as I have to kind of go through all this in 1 year is pretty exciting.
How loud do you expect the ovation to be at the skills and at the game?
I hope it's pretty good. I don't know if it's going to top last year in the parade, but I expect it to be pretty good. Yeah.
Jordan, there was a time when it was unthinkable to think that a team could repeat as a Stanley Cup champion, but it's been done, a couple of times in the last few years. How do you guys approach it? Like, do you think that this is something that's definitely a legitimate possibility for you guys?
I think you're aware when you have a strong team, and you look at the standings, and we're in a good spot right now. At the same time, I think most of the players in this team have been on both sides of the spectrum on the standings aspect, and we know what it takes to be at the top. And you don't look too far ahead. You stay composed. You chip away day by day, and one win at a time, one period at a time, and you just keep building as you go. And then before you know it, you never know what happens.